Hey guys, AK-47 Master here. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright's Attorney. And on this episode, we are going to be further cross-examining Miss April May's testimony. Alright, so she saw everything basically. So let's object to that. So you saw me then, too? Of course! I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Very well, continue. What? Wow, she could pretty much get any man to do anything, any of her bidding. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran out to the right. Okay. Is that right as in your right, as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y thing, clock the thinker. Alright, so the objection that we want to take is in this piece of writing, because apparently she went off to the right from her perspective, which, if that was the case, that would have meant that she would run into right here, in this area. So she would have hit the light stand, which is pretty stupid. Wait a minute, that's not the case? Oh crap, I screwed up. Alright, that will come into play, trust me, soon. Maybe I have to do some more pressing before I get to do that, but that definitely will come into play at some point during this trial. Alright, so let's continue on. Clothes ran after her. Alright, let's press that. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up in a bun. What happened there? I like how Judge and Edgeworth act like nothing's going on. It's pretty obvious. She's bluffing completely. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What kind of weapon was it? That clock, the kind of statue-y thing, the thinker, I think. Well, how would she know that? A clock? Didn't this come in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Alright. Well, how would she know that it's a clock? It's actually a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Yep, we caught her. Another person in much the same situation as you recently called this a clock, too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Hell no. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers when these questions before. Oh, well, only once. But that's besides the point. Point is, I'm an ace attorney. I rule. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oh yeah! Ooh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. What? So what's happening now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Company. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Company, where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock off in the building next door. You have proof of that she couldn't heard it? Well actually we do. Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter, with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Yeah, I should have picked that option. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How can you possibly just have a look as soon as you can? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. We caught her. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright? Can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I already got the evidence. Oh ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is my cell phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone? Shut up. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to me at my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Actually, it doesn't make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Of course I do. Because this clock doesn't exist in any other stores. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Well, the clock itself. It says it right there at the bottom. Made by Larry Butts. As in, it is not patented or sold in stores. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. and the one that isn't here is in the police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Nah. Oh, excuses are not on sale today? Ooh, you... Whoa! Oh my gosh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it. Die! Oh, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me, grunt. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. You had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? This is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. That's where the wiretap comes in, found in Miss May's hotel room. She was using this to tap into Mia Fay's phone. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that this witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Man, I wish all my conversations looked like that. So intense. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone itself. Once again, I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue of the thinker. It tells you the time. It's April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? She's about to break. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's not fair! All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is it that? Is it that it? Wah! That did it. The court seems seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped your phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can, and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. For room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. They're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win unless time is made to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, we'll have something to say on the next episode. See you guys in the next episode of Phoenix Wright's Attorney.